Welcome everyone back to the stream. I'm about to get some ice cream. Okay. Welcome everyone. Hopping right into it. It's Callisto Protocol on a 4090. Let's see how bad this fucker is. No ray tracing, 4K.
Shocking footage from Europa. A brazen attack by the Outer Way terrorist group, led by the notorious Danny Nakamura.
That's enough. We got a job to do.
This is Callisto Hangar Control to UJC Charon. You have cleared the security perimeter.
Roger, hangar control. Laying in course for Europa Station. You got something to say? You're gonna keep flicking that thing all day.
I was watching that.
It's our last run, Max. And I'm done talking about it.
Then what do you want me to say?
How about thank you? Because after this job, we're never gonna have to work another day in our lives.
Well, I guess you got it all figured out.
I guess so.
Come on, man, what is this? Huh? Back and forth, Callisto to Europa, all this additional security.
It's a prison moon, Max. They take their security pretty serious.
And what about the attacks? Huh? How do you explain that?
By the Outer Way. They've been hitting targets all over the sector for the past 6 months.
We got a yellow light in the cargo hold.
That's probably nothing.
Well, it's still worth checking out.
You shouldn't worry so much, you know? You live longer.
Port and starboard sensors are both showing errors. Go check them out.
I'm going.
Yeah, this is definitely definitely Dead Spacey. That's for sure. I mean, I don't think there's anything else you could call this type of gameplay. Or at least that menuing is like, yeah, straight up Dead Space. Be nice if it wasn't, you know, dropping 50 frames every time I opened up a fucking door. Okay, let's turn down the game there a bit. It's about as loud as me, which actually isn't allowed. I don't allow that. There we go. I should always be louder. Here, let's give my internet a minute to... Okay, just shuts up then. Cool. So you can save from here. Well, I thought I'd give it a shot, just see if I could get it, but... Are we good? Okay, I think so. Let's put you in 40p, that way I'm not using up like any real bandwidth. Are we good? Let's see. Let's go with 20. 1 second. I'm trying something out. Give me a minute here, guys. Okay. Let's just let this settle and see what happens. I don't want to fight, so I'll say no. Gonna leave till I let go. Gonna leave till I let go. Just gonna leave till I let go. Da 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 da. The second I start playing the game, it's dropping. Nope, wait. It's stagnating. Yeah, the biggest issue with a game like this is dark areas and how bad it's going to look. Which is kind of bad. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Let's just see. So, looking around. Not bad, not bad. Okay, coming over into the light. Not really much I can do about it. Okay, well, let's play. Just know that the game looks great for me. Why are you looking over there? You should be looking down where you're going, dude.
Come on, Max. You gotta stack these right.
Oh, Jesus, that's horrible.
This better be worth the trouble. I should check out the rest of the ship.
Looking for some dim sum, baby. Okay, I guess my internet's just not working today.
Son of a bitch. I guess I'll check the other side.
Yeah, no, this game is not fucking ready. I don't know what made them think it was good. How the fuck do you not notice this in playtesting, man? The game dips to the fucking lowest frame possible every time something happens that's not already happening. What the fuck is this? Why? God, that's horrible.
Max, we got trouble.
What's up?
We've been boarded.
Oh, shit. The outer way?
Yeah, I'm guessing.
All right. Well, you get your ass back up here. And watch your back. You know, that could be anywhere.
Search the hold. It's gotta be here somewhere.
Dampening field's still in effect.
Not for long.
What do they want?
How should I know?
Obviously, it's the cargo, right?
Anything?
Nothing yet.
Almost out of time.
There he is! Max! We're heading for the bridge!
Open up!
What are you gonna do? Whatever I have to. What are you doing? No!
Explosive.
Just hold on! I'm on my way! Watch out!
Warning. Venting atmosphere.
Jacob, get up here!
Well, I would be getting up the faster if I wasn't fucking teleported back every second.
Hurry!
Warning. Inertial thrusters online.
The ship's caught in the moon's gravity! We're being pulled in!
You're gonna get sliced in half right at the end. Lose a leg. Do you not shut the ship door?
Transfer flight control to my station! Transfer flight control! This is bad, Jacob! Mayday, mayday, mayday! This is UJC Caron! Returning to Callisto! Requesting emergency clearance!
Negative, UJC Caron. You are not authorized for re-entry.
Sorry, but I got no choice! Coming in hot! Boost the antigraphs! Already at maximum! We're not gonna make it! Yes, we are! Watch out! Hold on! Brace for impact!
Was that Makoto?
Made it. I told you not to worry.
He's dead.
Max. Hang on, buddy, I'm coming. Hey. Whoa.
Chico? Oh, I didn't listen. Hey, come on. Oh, God damn it.
Let me just check this. Makoto Nijima. Oh, she's not listed. Persona 5 Royal. Interesting. Nope, there she is. Okay, and then we got Callisto Protocol. What? There's no way that's not. I feel like that was her. I gotta see the credits.
One life sign detected. Continuing search.
Black Iron Security. You the pilot? Yeah. And him?
Dead.
He's gone. We'll just need the one. Okay, let's get you out of here. Manifest says you were running cargo out of the hangar. Don't get many of you freelancers out here.
I was just doing my job.
Don't I know it?
Thermal regulators enabled.
It's the first ship I ever lost. We were boarded by...
Let go of me!
Her! She's the one who... Hey!
Hold your jets, cargo jockey. You do your job. You let me do mine, all right?
Sir. Yes, sir? Whatever you say. Grab him, too. Hey! What are you doing? Hey! I didn't do anything!
Chapter 1, Outbreak. So we got O. You know they're going to do a thing with the titles, right? They always do that, don't they?
What the fuck are you looking at?
Wyatt. Way too late for this shit. Okay, inmates. Do not speak unless they are spoken to.
There's been a mistake. My name is Jacob Lee. I'm not an inmate.
You were inmate. 532-521. You address me as Captain Ferris.
What? No. I'm just a cargo pilot. I was attacked by the Outer Way. By her. She crashed my ship and she killed my first officer.
I don't care. Warden's orders. Oh, speak of the devil.
Choice. Every choice in your life has led you here. To this moment. To this place. The only place where you has always been missing. A purpose for your meaningless life. This is Warden Cole, and together we will find that purpose. Welcome to Black Iron Prison.
I just love that last part. Gives me chills every time. End of the line, get up. And mates, I gave you a direct order.
This is not right. I don't belong here.
Listen, you know they call Callisto the dead, Moon. Dead. Just like you would have been if I hadn't fished you out of that wreck. I mean, shit. As far as anyone else is concerned, you are dead. It's time you moved on. Because you're crossing over to a new kingdom.
No.
My kingdom. So whatever it is you're holding on to right there, that's your old life. You gotta let that go. Because your new life is entirely in my hands. Surprise, dead man. Okay. Grab her. Let's go.
Oof, man, awful. Ugly, gross. I hate it.
You are now entering Black Iron Prison, a division of UJC Corrections. Proceed immediately to new inmate processing.
Hey! Stop it! Hey! Wait! No! No, you got it!
Inmate 532-521. Dr. Caitlin Marler, and as per Article 412 of the UJC Penal Code, you will now be fitted with a core device.
The doctor, he's not in the system. We don't know.
Just prep the device.
What the fuck? That device? No! No! You're a goddamn doctor!
Yes, and I intend to faithfully execute my responsibilities. Try not to move, it'll only make things worse.
Oh, fuck you!
That was very bad.
Doctor,
Can do
he's
milk?
flatlining.
Injector.
Gotta be nice if it was 60 FPS all the time. Oh my god. It's just so annoying.
Attention. All security personnel, report to the main cell block. This is not a drill. Please, remain calm.
Really trying to make it feel like Dead Space, but I don't know. I don't want another Dead Space. I want, you know, something new.
Something's not right.
That's what I want. But it really feels like they're probably just going to make it Dead Space. And just nothing special other than that. Which, if it is, I'll be very disappointed if it's not anything more than Dead Space 1. Yeah, it's Dead Space. Okay. So then, in other words, the only thing the guy knows how to make is Dead Space. if that's basically what he did, was just make Dead Space, but with a new coat of paint. That's all this is. It's nothing special then. I may not finish this. At least maybe not on stream. Once they iron out the fucking shitty-ass fucking stuttering, then I'll probably do a recording series with my friend there.
Bruv, what the fuck is going on? I don't know what the hell's going on. My ship crashed, I got thrown in here, and then I woke up to this.
Well, look. You're that pilot they just brought in, yeah? Yeah, well, look, I've been in here half my life. I know this place. I've got a plan to get out. If you help me out of this cell, I'll help you, yeah? But you can use this to get inside a control room across that bridge. You can open my cell from there. The name's Elias, by the way.
Jacob.
Don't lose it, Jacob. I just saved your life. Don't leave me hanging.
Well, that's how he uses it, huh? What the fuck kind of system is that? You just cut the power cord and it shorts the fucking door enough for it to open? That seems kind of fucking stupid. Oh, this is going to be a thing, isn't it? Okay. You know what? It's not that bad. Oh, this is going to be a thing too? Okay. You know what? That's a little stupid. Why would I stop? Are you kidding me? You try to kill me, you think I'm gonna just stop? Okay. So you dodge or just holding a direction. Am I already dead? What the fuck? Okay. So I just can't get attacks in then. Okay. Got it. Well, it'd be nice if the game was running at... Are you fucking kidding me? No, fuck that shit. Oh, God, no. We're done. That's in the stream, everyone. I'm not fucking playing that. Are you fucking kidding me? That's so fucking garbage. How the fuck do you release... That is like the first time where I played a game and been legitimately pissed off by it crashing like that. Are you fucking kidding me? Playtime, 74 minutes. Give me my fucking money back. We're going to refund this live on stream. You kidding me? No fucking way. I'm refunding that shit. I'm not playing that this weekend. I was thinking, like, okay, if the game can at least run a bit, like, if I can get 60 FPS, you know, I'm fine with drops every now and then, like we were getting. Like, I was going to be fine with that. But after that, like, no fucking way. No fucking way. I am not putting up with that shit. That is not okay. I would like a refund, please. Yeah, I think I can show the stuff. Yeah, let's do it. I would like a refund. I'd like to request a refund. I'd like to refund it to my Visa. Its frame rate is too low. The game is not optimized or tested. Cool. Okay. Yep. I'm refunding that. We'll see if I get it back, and then we'll see if the game plays. Let's see. Does Callisto Protocol play better on PS5? Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Let's just look at some stuff here. Can I read some stuff? Open secret that Sony developed Callisto Protocol. Part of the game's development in November. I mean, like, it doesn't make sense, though.
Later in the video to explain his issues with the PC version. But first, let's dive into the unknown, enabling its stable of development generation of Unreal technology apps, but it's darn close. Examining mirrors such as this. They try to simulate some sort of reflection in screen space, but it doesn't look great, I feel. Of course, in a horror game, shadows are also equally important. Quality mode introduces additional shadow casting lights and fine detail self-shadows across the game, thanks to ray tracing. You can see in this segment, for instance, that ray-traced shadows help better ground Jacob within this scene. Given the lighting conditions, it's a far more realistic representation of light and shadow. From what I understand, the team did a lot of custom work within Unreal Engine, enabling a large number of lights per scene to cast shadows, and this goes a long way towards enhancing scene cohesion. Even details such as the raised lettering adorning Jacob's suit cast proper shadows when using this mode, something completely absent in the performance mode. The key here is that ray-traced shadows can influence the look of different scenes to a greater degree than you might expect. Like here, this area is evenly lit when the spotlight passes by the player, but with ray tracing enabled, the scenery occludes the light instead, resulting in shadows being cast. It drastically alters the mood of this specific scene, and it's something you'll find throughout the game. There's just so many more shadows being cast when using quality mode, and it does make a difference. The point here is that while it does still look great in performance mode, I feel that this is one instance where 30 frames per second becomes an acceptable sacrifice in favor of visual fidelity. Not everyone will agree, of course, which is why options like this are so crucial, but that's my take on the situation. Okay, so at this point I think we've established that the Callisto Protocol is a fantastic looking game. The cast of characters have been lovingly real. 1728p being the most common, but it's utilize dynamic resolution scaling. I found pixel counts between 1440p and 1728p being the most common, but it's highly variable. Unreal's temporal upsampling helps clean up the final image, however, and it looks very sharp in each mode on a 4K display. The Xbox Series S in comparison does not offer a performance mode or ray tracing, and its reflections are handled exclusively in screen space, so it's basically missing half the functionality compared to PlayStation 5. The Series X version also has this orange fog issue, a patch. Until that day, however, the PS5 version has a significant edge in terms of visual quality, again as of launch day. Beyond this though, the two versions are otherwise comparable in terms of visual quality, which is to say, they look excellent. When we get to the performance, however, things become more interesting. So the first question I'd imagine many people want to know is how the performance mode stacks up. The game has really only been shown running at 30 frames per second, so is it actually possible to play at 60? Well, the answer is yes, but with some caveats. Essentially, both the Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 exhibit inconsistencies during play, but by and large, they're generally small enough that you won't necessarily feel them, especially with VRR engaged.
Okay.
They are there and do detract slightly from the presentation, but likely related to CPU. And in this mode, I would say the Xbox and PS5 versions are roughly equivalent to one another. I would predominantly smooth. Patch. It turns out this is indeed the case, but they say the Xbox and PS5 versions are roughly equivalent to one another. I was able to progress much further on PlayStation 5 for reasons that will become clear momentarily, allowing me to uncover various scenes and scenarios with performance hiccups. So I can say that while these drops are disappointing, they're still infrequent enough that it winds up feeling predominantly smooth. If the issue was more persistent throughout the game, the situation would be a lot different, but as it stands, the performance mode is a solid way to enjoy the Callisto Protocol. But it's when we get to the quality mode that things start to get a little weird. Basically, during most of my testing, this is how the Series X version ran. That is to say, many scenes were running below the 30 FPS mark, consistently so. I raised the issue with the developers, though I'm unsure if this actually made any difference, but they did suggest that a Day Zero patch would come along and solve the problem. The caveat there is that you would need to delete your save after installing the patch. It turns out this is indeed the case, but only partially. Essentially, the severe drops below 30 FPS have indeed been corrected just as promised. It's still lacking the ray traced reflections, of course, but it's a lot more stable now.
Okay. Well,
unfortunately, there's still areas which exhibit drops below 30 frames per second, such as this central area in the prison, and this does have a negative impact on the overall experience. The fact that it still drops frames, even when missing a key rendering feature, is a little surprising, so I'd have to suggest sticking with the performance mode, specifically in the case of Xbox. Now, the reason this feels so strange is that PlayStation 5 does have ray traced reflections and still managed to run consistently faster throughout the entire review period, including right after we got the review code. The quality mode is extremely stable on PS5 most of the time. I actually played through the entire game using this mode initially, and outside of a handful of heavier areas where I did notice some drops, the frame rate remained very stable. That said, both consoles do exhibit these stutters from time to time, such as when slicing open this door locking mechanism. Note the huge frame time dip here. Yeah, this happens on all platforms. Still, it's a mysterious situation. That the PS5 version has a performance advantage with additional ray tracing features over Xbox is not something I expected to see.
Yeah.
We'll of course keep you updated in terms of PC.
Done in the game that is new or shown for Protocol on PC uses massive stutters. The opening of the game was almost comical with the frequency and severity of the stutters from shader compilation. At one point, the game, for example, is trying to build up the horror mood and scare the player with a red herring steam pipe burst. Classic horror stuff. Well, instead of making me feel any sort of horror or dread, I was just completely wrenched out of the experience in that moment due to a massive shader compilation stutter that occurred as the steam effect was to be shown. Now, I would love to show you more of these stutters, but I honestly don't want to spoil the entire game for you and the audience. To sum it up, shader compilation stutter absolutely ruins Callisto Protocol on PC and any attempts the game has to try and build mood or engross you in its story. As always, it's important for me to point out that I know this is shader compilation stutter due to the fact that the stuttering goes away if you play the sequences more than once. The second time the game is played, as you can see on the right hand side here, has comparatively little to no issues with the frame times, and the stutter is more or less eliminated. This is classic shader compilation stutter behavior. The stutters I've been showing off have been on an extremely high-end PC with a Core i9-12900K to show that no PC is immune to these issues, but it's important to point out fact that lower-end CPUs will have even longer pauses and stutters when they show up. A massive 400 millisecond stutter on the Core i9-12900K here, for example, when the hologram shows up in this cutscene, turned into an even more gigantic 750 millisecond stutter on the Ryzen 5 3600. Beyond stuttering on PC, which makes this game unplayable, to quote my friend and colleague John Linneman, there are a number of other issues. The settings may be here on PC to perhaps make this game scale nicely above the consoles, but changing settings is an absolute chore. For example, you cannot change any of the graphical options other than resolution while you are in the game, so there's no real-time changing of graphical options here. If you do somehow manage to stomach the stutter on PC, you will also be confronted with other problems. The game is very CPU limited in my testing. For example, in this scene here, with ray tracing on a Ryzen 5 3600, the game was just above 30 FPS. CPU limited. With ray tracing off, it is just above 60 FPS. This might seem kind of reasonable, but unfortunately the utilization statistics say otherwise. The game is barely saturating the CPU in moments when you are CPU limited in this game, so it is very single thread limited apparently. This is a lot like Gotham Knights, another extremely troubled Unreal Engine 4 release. As you can see, in spite of its incredible graphics and art design and more, this release of Callisto Protocol on PC is fundamentally broken and it feels unfinished. I don't think any game should release with shader compilation stutters like these, and it is heartbreaking for me as a reviewer to say this, as I was excited to cover this game positively on PC, but I just can't ethically do that. But that is enough from me for now on this topic. Perhaps Callisto Protocol on PC will get more dedicated coverage after its issues are fixed. In the meantime, I say avoid getting this game on PC.
So that's the situation on PC at the moment. But there's one other aspect of performance I wanted to mention as well: loading times. All platforms mentioned thus far exhibit among the shortest loading times I've experienced with a modern Unreal-based game. It's nearly instantaneous. When you load a save game, you'll wait just a matter of seconds, and then you're in the game. As a result, the entire experience feels completely seamless from start to finish, even if you quit and reload a save. It's fantastic. Another detail I wanted to mention then: Callisto Protocol does support HDR, but in SDR there are 3 gamma options available that might be confusing. The thing is, using the default settings, I felt that the black levels were slightly elevated on my OLED display. Selecting the sRGB option in SDR mode produces a much deeper image with rich black levels, but this is not possible with HDR engaged. I suspect the default is what they actually intended.
Wait.
PlayStation 5. Cool stuff, right? Furthermore, the game makes excellent use of 3D audio when using headphones specifically on PlayStation 5. I'm more of a home theater user myself, but can't deny that the headphone experience is top-notch in this game. Speaking of the DualSense, the Callisto Protocol is one of the first third-party games to fully nail haptic feedback. It's a feature that impressed me at the launch of PS5, but something that hasn't really grabbed my attention since. In this case, however, the DualSense effects are so outstanding that it absolutely enhances the experience, right down to manipulating the options menu selector. Seriously, it's that good. Fortunately, Xbox owners are not left out of this one either. The rumble triggers get heavy use in this game, and they also feel satisfying in their own right. So we have a good idea how the game looks, sounds, and performs. But what about the game itself? I know this is a DF video, but
I don't know. I don't want to play anything right now. I just feel upset. The game just kind of trash, you know? Considering, like, should I get it on PlayStation 5? Hey, predecessor, what's up? Okay, interesting. That's cool. Well, is there another game that might be good? Let's see. Another $60 game that maybe came out today that might be better. God, no, I'm not the XCOM person or really strategy person. Unfortunately, it's just not me. No, not really, huh? Well, I guess that's the stream. It's kind of depressing. So fucking shitty ass fucking make. Well, really not much else to say then. I will say, I guess, one thing I can. I do plan. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna try and play Tears of the Kingdom when it comes out. I want to see if I can day one. I'm going to dump the game because I'm gonna buy it on the Switch because I'm gonna pay money, obviously, because I'm not a huge fan of pirating stuff, especially if it's new. If it's an old game, like I'm talking Wii or older, then I don't really care as much. But like anything that's like Xbox One, PS4, and anything PC almost that's and up, like that stuff I'm not interested in pirating. So I'm going to buy the game. I'm going to dump it. I want to see if I can run it with Ryujinx. Because if it doesn't run 60 FPS, I want to see if I can stream it at 60 FPS. I want to see if I can run it with 60 FPS mainly. Because if I can, then I will absolutely play the game on an emulator legally. Or about as legally as you can. I don't know. I think it'd be interesting. Everyone's doing 30 FPS playthroughs. Meanwhile, I'm doing a 60 FPS playthrough. Oh, no. I have a feeling I'll do that, and Nintendo is just going to be a boom! Fucking smash me across the face with a fucking copyright hammer or something. And I'll be like, oh, okay, well, I guess we're not doing that then. Three boys. Bye-bye. My internet's not even doing well either, unfortunately. That kind of sucks. Yeah, there's internet issues going throughout the town there. There's like an entire section of the town where they have no internet, or at least they did. I don't know if it's still like that, but yeah. Anyways, have a nice day, everyone. Maybe I'll get this game on PS5. I don't fucking know. We'll see. Bye-bye.